So now here we are in the final off body move, and this is one of my favorites. And it's also one of the best things that you can do for balancing both sides of the brain because it's doing something called crossing the midline of the body, and that helps to synchronize everything in the brain. So it's one of those feel good feelings. So some people think of it as a figure eight. We call it a weave. So it's called a weave. I'm going to go ahead and do it starting with your right hand if you're doing a mirror image. And so that you can see, I'll demonstrate it first before you attempt to follow along. So it's going to look like this. My hand is on the inside and I have it over here to the side of my body. I'm going to do it directly towards you first, and then I'll show you a side view. So it's going to come forward and across my body and back. So here's the demonstration in kind of fast mode or regular speed. And you can see it swing across my body and back from side to side, right? Across the body and back. Now let me give you a view of that from the side so that you can see. I start with it on my side, I push it forward, then I bring it across my body, and then all the way back. So that's my demonstration of the weave. If I do it with the opposite hand, it would be exactly the same thing. This would be with your left hand, it would come across the body, and then a side view again of that coming across the body. So the key thing on this to remember is that I'm going to lead with my thumb. And what that means is if I put my thumb out like I'm hitchhiking, I'm going to take my thumb out to the side and I'm going to point the thumb forward and I'm going to take the thumb across the body and back. So I'm making like a big figure eight with my thumb as it goes across the body and back like that. And so when I have the hoop in my hand, I'm doing the very same movement with the hoop. And if I can keep my hands loose, which takes a little time to get to that point, it'll get that nice little flow back and forth. Again, thumb hitchhiking my way here, hitchhiking, thumb leading the way. So when I put the hoop inside there and I have my thumb, you can see how my thumb is kind of out here. I'm going to push it forward and the thumb is leading, and then the thumb is leading the way back. And I'm pushing it forward and across the body. Loosen up the grip right here and it'll fall down and then across. And I have to say right now that I have really low ceilings. In fact, I'm touching the ceiling right now. So when I do my weave, I have to be careful not to take my hand too high so that I don't hit the ceiling. And I do have a couple of blue marks on the ceiling right now, but those come off really easy with that Mr. Clean White sponge. So it's coming across the body and back, across the body and back. And that is our weave to there. I'll do it from the side view. And from the side view, I'm going to go ahead and do my right hand so you can follow along exactly with me. So we're going to push it forward and it comes across to the left side and then back to the right side. Push it forward and across to the left side and all the way back to the right side. Forward and across and all the way back. And we can keep doing that. And eventually, I get to the point where I don't have to stop it, and the momentum kind of keeps taking over here and takes over some of the work that I have to do if I stop the momentum on each go. All right, so let's go ahead and switch it into the opposite hand. So from facing you, I'm going to do mirror image first. So this would be on your left hand and with the left hand across the body and all the way back to the side. So left hand across the body and all the way back to the left side. Left hand across the body and swinging it all the way back to the side. And remembering that the thumb is leading the way. And when we go a little bit faster, we get this nice flow of figure 8 movement. And that one from the side looks like this in your left hand, pushing forward and across to your right side, and then back to the left. Forward and across to the right side, and back to the left. And we'll just keep that going from side to side.